Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. Shout out to the GCVs, the Galactic Family, and of course, Drew Nation. Let's get right into it. Frenemies and flying monkeys are sent by chief handlers to bait you into specific conversations to gather intel. Let's get into it. Frenemies and flying monkeys are sent by chief handlers. The chief handler is the person who is in charge of it all, directing those beneath them to go out and harass and stalk and gather information. Frenemies and flying monkeys will work for the chief handler. All right, they will gather information. They will bait you into specific conversations. Frenemies, these are people who are your friends, quote unquote. People who will associate themselves with you, but not just for the mere fact of being your friend. They are faking a friendship and associating themselves with you so that way they can gather information. All right. They want to gather things about you to bring back to those who are trying to sabotage you, destroy your life, steal your joy, and cause you to be unhappy. They don't want to see anything work out for you at all. All right. And they're very desperate to make that come true. They're jealous of you for many things. All right. You have everything that they would want in yourself, in themselves. And this person is unhappy at the fact that you get to live the life that was created for you, and you get to live the life that you get to just live your life and have things happen to you as they should according to who you are. And they can't stand it. And it's an issue for them, all right, because they're the ones stopping themselves from living their life. All right, they are stopping themselves from living their life to try and cause your life to be a wreck, a living wreck. And and they hire and enforce other people to go out and do the enforcing, to go out and do the stalking, to go out and harass you for no reason. All right. These people may be causing you to get fired from your job. All right. First couple weeks, people will like you. Then what they do is they convince other coworkers to not like you. People who were once nice to you and who were friendly are now going to be giving you crooked eyes, mean glances, offensive stares. And this could be at your job. This could be at your apartment. This could be at your gym. This could be at your church. This could even be in your family. These people will sink so low. There's no behavior too low for them. They will go as far as even trying to solicit your own family members to go against you. And what they do is they will get you to engage in certain conversations, and you think you're just speaking your piece, you think you're giving an opinion, you think you're just having a conversation, just talking to them. But what in fact they're truly doing is they're taking everything you're saying and they're going back to whoever you said it about, and they're twisting it, putting inflection on it, all right, making it seem worse than it might have actually been. And they're creating drama, they're creating quarrels, they're creating arguments, fights, negativity, bad blood, tension between you and whoever it is that they talk to you about. I used to have a quote unquote frenemy, that frenemy that would do this to me when I was in school. They would call me, talk to me, and ask me questions about certain people, and then I would wonder why I had a problem with them the next day in school or whatever. All right, because this person would take what I said and go back, tell the person, twist it, make it worse, make it seem like I'm starting trouble or want to fight, when this is just someone asking me an opinion about how I felt about someone. This wasn't me running my mouth. This wasn't me, talking trash, but it could be perceived as that when people will either egg you on or ask you questions or ask how you feel or try to get your opinion. So you have to be careful, because some conversations that you have with people aren't just conversations. They're actually using it, storing information, asking you specific questions for specific reasons, to go back and destroy the connection between you and another person, so that way they could gain power over you in strength and numbers and turn people against you, and possibly even manipulate people to play a sick game against you. All right, causing you to have unfortunate circumstances, causing you to have misfortune, causing you to have bad, causing you to have no good things happen to you in life. Sometimes they'll even have people follow you around. Like, they will tell people to meet you places where you go. All right, they'll tell people to go to places where you frequently visit. All right, they may make a specific noise. All right, to let you know that they're there to harass you, and they're there a part of the person's game. All right, these people are sick. They'll create like handshakes or code words, or like they'll use the same noise that they will all do around you when they're stalking you. It could be something as small as like sucking their teeth or whistling or coughing or sneezing. But what they'll do is they'll come around you and they'll do these things to let you know that they're in on it as well. So you have to be careful. And it's like that Denzel movie, The Fallen, when he was like, "Time's on my side. Yes, it is. Time's on my side. Yes, it is." The spirit kept body jumping. I was about to say something else. Spirit kept body jumping from person to person. Um, and when it would hop into the other person, it would signify that it was the spirit in a new body to Denzel by singing that song. And when people would sing the song and the spirit would leave them, Denzel would be like, wait a minute, what was that you were singing?" And then he wouldn't get a straight up answer, because the person would have no recollection of what they were just doing, because they were just currently possessed by another spirit. All right. So a lot of these individuals are possessed by spirits. All right. Sometimes we're going to get at this on the spiritual level. Sometimes we're going to get at it on the physical level. But I'll always tell you when when I'm going in between the two. All right. Right now, this is more on the physical level. It's also spiritual. But right now, I'm just getting at it on the physical level. So frenemies and flying monkeys. All right. They're going to try to create conversations with you. They're going to try to get you into heated conversations, things you feel passionate about, things they know you care about, things that may be controversial. This is why you have to avoid certain conversations at work and certain conversations in professional settings where your business is either being solicited or used, or you have some type of contract or partnership, or you're working with others where you wouldn't want, not that you're a bad person, but everybody has their opinions on certain things, and that doesn't make them bad. All right, but you have to be careful which certain things you say around certain people, because these salty sea slugs will take the things that you say and will blow it out of proportion and will turn everyone against you that they can. All right, I'm talking about anybody, people who are nice and sweet and calm and loving and caring. If they can turn these people against you, they will, and they will try. But it's certain people that they won't try this up against, because these people are on it like you, and they're aware of their manipulation tactics and will easily call them out for what it is they're doing, because these people already know what type of time they're on, and they know how to handle and deal with these kinds of individuals. All right, there are certain people who know how to, there's certain people who are learning how to. All right, so they will continue to try to make people dislike you. They get a kick out of it. All right. It's a sick, twisted game they enjoy playing. They want to see how many people they can turn against you and get to be on their side and not your side. All right. They're going to get you to talk about people, and they're going to take what you say and go back to them, and they're going to just make it seem like you said something awful and terrible when all you said was you don't think this person is a good fit for this position. They're going to go back and make it seem like you said you don't even want this person working here. They're fat, they're ugly, they stink. Um, they don't know how to dress, and they're weird. Like they'll take something as small as, well, maybe they need a little bit more help, or maybe they need another training session. They'll take that and be like, oh, so and so thinks you're inadequate, or you don't have enough skills, or they think you're the worst person that ever worked here ever. They think you should be demoted. Like they'll take stuff like that and turn it into something horrible when you didn't even take it that far. All right, but they enjoy turning people against you because they need strength in numbers to come up against you, so that way they can just sweep your whole entire world up from underneath your feet and turn everything upside down. All right, there are people who lose a lot of opportunities over this. All right, they'll go as far as to incorporate the people who you live around. This is why some of the people that you live around may be stalking you, may be participating in harassment. All right. Some of these people will get in vehicles and drive past your place and honk the horn at all hours of the night. All right. Some of them will follow you places. They'll show up, like I said, at certain areas. Maybe you go to the grocery store, maybe you go to the gym. They'll go out and have the similar conversation, or make a noise, or something, and just to signify and let you know that they're in on it. All right, it's they want you to know that they're in on this harassment, and they want you to know that you are being harassed. But the thing is, it's not much you can do about what they're doing. You're going to call the cops on someone because they're showing up somewhere. If they're not harming you, if they're not touching you, if they're not doing anything to you specifically, then it's really nothing you can do. I think the most you can do is get a restraining order on a person, but then they have to be like a certain amount of feet away from you. And I mean, I think the most you could do is just try to maybe take some pictures and connect some dots. Like if you show up and they show up, or if they're there and you're showing up, or if, like, you can prove that they're watching your routine, or that they're following you certain places. All right, but these frenemies and flying monkeys are going to be sent. All right, flying monkeys are people who you're unaware of. Frenemies you already know. All right, frenemies, these are going to be people that you know, but that have been abducted into this type of game. All right, they're going to be people who you had maybe a type of issue with, but you didn't know. All right, maybe your appearance might be better than theirs. Maybe you might have better hair than theirs, better car, better life, or something. All right, maybe they think that you made a pass at their significant other, or maybe they blame you for a bad breakup that they had once in a while, or ago, or something like that. Maybe they just feel that they have an issue with you for something, but the thing is, you won't know, and this person will continue to be your friend. And what they'll do is they'll just find ways to backstab you and find ways to make your life hard and difficult. All right, they will turn people against you. You'll slowly but surely see the people in your social groups not want to deal with you anymore, not want to talk to you anymore, not want to be associated with you anymore. They will pretty much just want to leave you alone and act like you don't exist, because basically now between them and all the other people acting towards you like this, you're bad business. So it's like they're just kids playing a sick game to where it's like they're acting like you got cooties or something, or you got some type of germ, and they're not dealing with you. But the reason why they're not dealing with you is because this person has said all these horrible things and has turned them against you. All right. The ultimate backstabber, ultimate backstabbing, to turn people who you once enjoyed socializing with, people who you once enjoyed going out to the movies with, going out to get a bite to eat with, all right, chilling, hanging out on the weekends with, will now not want anything to do with you because of this individual. And you will be able to connect dots, and you will be able to see that there are plenty of people that are in on it with this person. All right, this person could be paying people. This person could be giving people hookups with something in life that they have to pay for. Maybe they have some type of sick arrangement or some type of sick um agreement worked out, to where if they don't talk to you, or if they don't deal with you, they'll get this certain type of treatment, or they'll have access to certain things. But usually it's just because this person is real good at manipulating, and real good at sowing discord, and real good at turning others against certain people. Some people are just real good at playing a con artist game of scamming people out of a good person. And because you're a good person, and this person chose to scam you out of the lives of others by toxic, negative, harmful statements, now people are looking at you like you're not who you used to be. And people don't want to associate with someone they're not going to think too highly of. All right, now they think you're unkind. All right, now they think you're not loving. They think you're not a good person. All right, they done heard you done said something about them. Maybe this person done told them that you clowned them or something. So it really becomes a problem when these sickos want to try to turn others against you. It could be someone you were doing business with, and now you don't have any more clients, and these people don't even care. Say you're paying your rent, paying your bills, your mortgage, your car payment, hospital bills, whatever it is, God forbid. But say you're paying your way with the work that you do with certain clients. All right. You may not have any clients now by the time this person gets done spreading these lies and spreading these rumors and saying all these negative things about you, just because they want to see your life turn to shambles. And these are the games that they play. Perpetrators, narcs, all right, people who want to steal your happiness, people who want to steal your success from you. They want all the hard work you do, they want to take that from you. All right. Maybe you worked real hard for those clients. All right. Maybe you worked real hard to get their business. All right. You like getting people's business is not something that you should take for granted. It's not something to be taken for granted. When you have people that want to associate with you, when you have people that want to work with you, that's something that you are a representation of them in a way, because of your business and what the work that you do for them, because they're going to spread your business and be able to tell people that, hey, yeah, I got my business from this person and they did a real good job. It's like you want to baby that relationship and make sure that you respect it and treat it with care. But this person wants you to lose all of that. All right. Frenemies and flying monkeys, people who are watching you, people who are observing you. They're monitoring your spirit, keeping track of your progress, watching you elevate, seeing how they could prevent you from getting to the next level in life. All right, all because of they have a deep-seated, deep hatred against you. And I mean, it's deep. All right, they'll try to get your own mama to stop talking to you. They'll try to get your own grandma to stop baking you cookies for for no reason at all. Grandma baking some good. Don't bake no cookies for he don't like he don't even like them cookies. He said they taste like chalk, cardboard. He said they taste like old people cookies. Don't you bake no more cookies for him. Now you wondering why your gram won't even make you no cookies anymore. All right, these people are sick. They'll turn the whole job against you. All right, people wondering why don't nobody want to talk to them or invite them to the little office break party no more. Everybody giving you scowls and mean looks, turning their back on you when you walk up. You walking up to talk to people. Hey, what's up, guys? People looking at you and sucking their teeth and walking away. And it's like, what did you do? All right, you didn't do anything. This person and these people are out against you, and they're out to turn others against you because they know that without having friends, without having your life, without having enjoyment, they know that you will potentially fall into a slump of depression. Some people they do this to end up taking themselves out of here. They end up ending their own game. They end up pulling the plug on themselves because their life has become so much filled with torment and hate and just emptiness. You know, their life used to be so full of light and love and peace, and it's like you don't have any of this in you. This person has much darkness in them to be able to commit these types of evil, mean-spirited acts. But that's what they do. They don't have light in them. All right, they don't have access to that light. They let that go a long time ago, and they're just unhappy, and they want to spread that unhappiness to others, and they'll do that by trying to destroy the life that you built. You built a life of happiness, friends, success, good people, and they want to take that and trample all over it and destroy it. They see that your life is full of people that you love and trust and that you care about, but they'll turn them against you in a hot second. And a lot of people end up turning against you because when you experience these kinds of things from people, it becomes hard to believe, and it becomes nothing to them but everything to you. And it's like you have this war going on against you in your life, personal life, possibly your work life, maybe even your church life. All right, there's even people who act like this in the church. You're supposed to love God and forgive and be able to move forward and not hold things against people, not hold grudges against people. And now this person is turning people against you in the church. People are supposed to be praising God and making connections and pouring love into each other. You got people holding grudges and turning their back and acting snooty towards other people because of what somebody said. And and in church you're not supposed to do that. When you're not supposed to allow people to come gossip to you. You're not supposed to talk about other people. You're not allowed to be so easily swayed by somebody's negative opinion. Somebody says something about you, you're supposed to go to them. But they know that most people won't even do that work. They know that most people believe what they hear instead of half of what they hear. And whatever that saying is, believe half of what you hear and none of what you see, or none of what you hear and half of what you see. I believe that's it. Believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. Most people just everything they hear, they just straight up believe it and go with it instead of not taking it for face value. So unfortunately, there are people who just take things for face value, and these negative naysayers, they know that. So when they go to turn people against you, they know that people will get upset because sometimes people like drama and they like being in the center of things, and they like oh, somebody's talking about me, or somebody, some people ain't got nothing going on. So it's like this kind of gives them something to do, but it's just they're being convinced and manipulated and pulled in a negative direction, instead of having somebody uplift them or motivate them or pull them in a positive direction. This person wants to pull them into the center of some gossip. They want to destroy a connection. They want to destroy a friendship. All right. The devil comes to seek, kill, devour, and destroy. And that's exactly what this person is coming to do. They're coming to kill the good connections you have in your life, and they want to destroy the happiness that you have in your life. All right. Um, they harass people while they're in their home. Or they'll drive past your home, make noise, they'll follow you like to specific places and circle around, try to make you feel uncomfortable. I had this one situation where I was just walking down the street, and every time I got to this specific corner, this car would get this 18 wheeler would get in the way and would almost run me over to turn the corner and act like they didn't see me and act like I wasn't there. But it was mostly every time where I went to turn that corner, I would even go as far as to walking on the other side of the road, and the car would turn as far as it possibly could to try to get me to react, because I was in some unsafe situations to where I don't like certain things taking place around me. And once they were able to see like how they could get a reaction from me, they just kept going. And like they'll do these things to make you hate your life. And it's like I felt at one point where, I had some negative thoughts. Like I was just like, you know what? You have no help. Your family doesn't want to hear about it. The police don't want to hear about it. Like no one cares about it, that it's happening to you. And it's not right, but they will behave this way because they want to see you mentally deteriorate, and they want your life to be destroyed because they are monitoring your spirit. They're watching you on the day-to-day basis, and they're jealous AF of your life, or they are severely jealous of your life, and they have so much hatred because they want to be you so bad that they don't want to see you live your life, and they will try to make you or force you or get you to believe that you should take it. All right. And nobody should do that, but that's what the message they're trying to send to you with their behavior and their flying monkeys and their them switching on you and turning their back on you. You have no one there. Everybody's not believing what you're trying to say. Some people are lucky and blessed to have certain people who are aware that these types of negative spiritual types of warfares are taking place. So it's like there's some people that you can confide in, but for some of us, we don't have anybody. And that's why videos like this are important, so that you are not alone. All right, because these things do happen. They're real. And you need to know that you have some other people out there who are either experiencing what you have gone through or are going through, or, vice versa. They're currently going through it or they've been through it. All right. So you're not alone. These things are real. Take a deep breath. Make sure you do some meditation. Make sure you do some letting go. Make sure give some gratitude and be thankful for the fact that you're still here and you're still alive, regardless of how these people are trying to make you hate your life. And there's a saying that goes, if you hate your life, you might take your life. So still, that's what I'm saying. Still practice gratitude and find ways to be happy and enjoy life, regardless of what types of evils these types of weirdos are trying to in trying to bring into your life. All right. So I know it's not easy, but I know you still can find a reason to smile if you choose to. All right. So choose to find a reason to smile. Don't choose to allow these jerks to fill your spirit with hate, because they're the ones that hate. They're the ones that are jealous. They're the ones that are upset. They're the ones that are miserable. They're the ones that are mad. All right. They're mad because your life is rad, and they want you to end up in a body bag. So we're not going to give that to them, are we? No, because we're strong. We love ourselves. We love God. We put God first, and he's going to get them and destroy them for what they're doing to us. They are trying to make our life unfulfilled and unworth living. That's their whole entire game. So what we have to do is find positive ways to continue to instill happiness within our mind and our spirit, so that way we can continue to uplift ourselves in the midst of all this madness, because that's what they're trying to bring into our life. Madness. They want you to end up in a straitjacket being given medicine somewhere because you've had a mental breakdown over all the negativity they're trying to stress you out with. So it can become difficult when you have people that are covertly doing non-touch torture to try and get you to destroy yourself. All right. They want to attack you so much that you just take yourself out, because there's no one to hear you, no one to listen to you, no one to care about you, no one to believe or listen or even to look into what you're talking about, because people just do not care. But I want to let you know that God cares. All right. Even more than me making this video. All right. Without a doubt, obviously. But God cares. All right. I know I do too, but I'm saying God really cares about you. All right. So just know that you're safe. All right. You're protected. Pray when you leave, pray when you go out places, pray before you leave, pray before you go out places. All right, ask for God's protection over your life. All right, ask for God to guide you, ask for God to keep watch over you, ask for God to keep you protected. All right, because and ask him to keep you cool, and ask him to allow you to have enough patience over yourself to not react, because these behaviors over a period of time, which they're meant to do, are to make you go out and act a fool and do something that you would regret later. All right. I'd like to thank you for watching this video. Smash the like button, smash the share button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. It's been another DrewTube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. Peace, love, and light. We out.